thought today I'd give an update on the armored catfish that we have. We mostly have almost all of them are of the bigger growing kind, and we have them in the two main tanks. This is 4,500 gallon that houses 3 Oxydoras niger. Two of them are pretty big, about 3.5 feet. That's a smaller 2-footer that came from Orlando about a year ago. Normal looking one we raised here. I think we got it also as a rescue. I want to say about 6 years ago. And Jillian, the 32-year-old, is right there, doing okay. Jane was, of course, here now. Bigger bat surprised me today when we were feeding with the clients. He came over and took a finger mullet about 8 inches from the tongues. Just took it rather carefully and ate it. That's good news, but sorry, I've diverged. Okay, the 4th Oxydoras niger is right here. Nigel from Forest. Also in the 1,800 gallon we have 3 soldier catfish, Lithodoras dorsalis, that we got from Rodrigo in the fall of the 21, winter of the 21. So they're going to be about a year and a half now. Look, about 1.5 feet also. That's one. Those are the other 2. For some reason they split up like that. That one is always there where I showed you, and these 2 are always here. I mean, once in a while they'll move around, but this is their spots that they prefer. Okay, we have 5 granulated catfish, Pterodoras granulosus. Those 2 big ones in the back. The older ones that are about 7 years old. Maybe, no, it's 8 years old, yeah. 2 males, about 2 foot. And out of the 3 new guys that we got a year ago from Matthew Long, this is the biggest one laying behind the rock. The best feeder. This is second biggest. I think that's the female, that's why she's the biggest. This male is smaller, and then one of them is just it's a hider. He's right there between the rocks, and he's got a nice stomach on him, but I don't think he's grown much at all. But it's hard to say between the rocks. He's probably a second male out of that last trio that we got from Matthew. Alright, and the last but not least are the irwini catfish. I forget how many we have, probably about 10. Our biggest female. She kind of changed her position. I don't know why she's here. She's been here for several days. Usually she lays right here between the rocks and the wall. I've got a bunch of others that I think a mixture of males and females, mostly males, but that bigger one probably a female, laying to us head first. 1, 2, 3, these are probably males. 4, 5, that's the bigger one, maybe also a female. Females grow bigger among many of these. There's probably a few more too. I just don't know where they are right now. The Chinese whales is using two Pterodoras granulosus in the back for structure. He hides behind them and between them. Seems to be comfortable there in between them. He started eating as a predatory catfish should. Grabbed 2 mullet the last 2 feedings, which made me very happy. He was kind of skinny and the stomach was very flat. I didn't like that. Okay. So this is our armored catfish. Megalodoras uranoscopus, Lithodoras dorsalis, Pterodoras granulosus, and Oxydoras niger. Yeah, well, I'll be cleaning the filter on this tank so they're cloudy. The last one is this little Raphael catfish that we got from Greg. Okay. So these are our Doradidae, or Doradidae.